Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, 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 what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. See. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Hey, 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 what's up, y'all? Okay. Let me pull up the chat real quick. There we go. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Feel like I haven't did any messages for a minute, so I want to come on here and give y'all some energy on this good old Friday. Some messages. Hold on one second. Ashtray. I threw them all away. I need some candle top stuff. Okay. How y'all doing though, collective? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Who on here? Is it just me? Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right, so I have already prayed and have been talking to my spirit team, asked for protection, guidance, and all of that good stuff. Cleansed and everything. Oh, I see 919. Somebody may need the balance, or you could be in good balance. Okay. I don't know why I feel called to say everybody has both masculine and feminine energies, and we all should strive to have a balance of both. Okay, I don't care how manly you are, there's a feminine side to you. Not a womanly, but feminine, some feminine softer qualities. Okay. Women, you also have some masculine energy in you, or you should. Okay. You shouldn't always be soft. Sometimes you gotta, you know, show that other side. And vice versa for the men, okay? I don't know who that's for, but whatever. Okay. Who that? Nikhil? I hope I'm saying that right. Hi. Great rising to you. All right, let's hop right on in. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What is the overall energy at this time? I'm about to give some energy messages or some messages on the current energy. Hey, Nessa, Shrina, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate your presence. All right, let's see, let's see. Grounded. Okay. What is it? Oh, courage. Okay. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Inner power. Give me courage again, okay? Especially with this lion. And today is August 1st, okay? Leo season. Lionsgate portal is open. I know 8-8 is supposed to be like the activation date for the Lionsgate portal, but it's already open, okay? Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Maybe you had the courage to do something that took a lot of inner strength, inner power. Wow. Look what it's leading to. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. In liberation, I feel like somebody's about to be blessed with some abundance, okay? That you're not even gonna have to work too hard for. You ain't gonna have to chase it or nothing. It's gonna provide some level of freedom in your life. Yes, you about to have your way out here. After experiencing some type of grief, hardship, heartache, heartbreak, something like that. Look, ooh, after loss, things about to be limitless for you. I'm telling you, about to have your way out here. There's a major change on the way for somebody. Simply because you had the courage to do something, you passed the test. You passed the test. Excuse me. Confirmation with the bird. Somebody here passed the test, or you're being called to do so. Ooh, yeah. The test could even be about trusting. Hmm. Trusting your spirit guides, trusting where you're being led. Interesting. Yeah. Having the courage to do something. You could already be in the midst of some type of change and being encouraged to continue to keep going, persevere. Yeah, and remain positive. So no stinking thinking, collective. Mm-mm. Some of y'all about to be blessed because you. Oh wait, you could stutter perhaps, but somebody, you have the audacity to remain positive after that grief, after some kind of loss, after some kind of hardship, and it took a lot for you to push through it. That's why you about to get this abundance, okay? You're being rewarded for being obedient. Somebody's being rewarded for following the signs. You see this bird here? Birds are what? Spirit guides, right? Somebody was getting guided to do something and you were obedient in doing so, and it was not easy to do. Mm, it wasn't easy for you to do. You might have had to use your hands or fingers or something because my finger just started itching like right here. I don't know. Yes, because you remained positive, kept your thoughts positive, something's about to be gifted to you, offered to you, delivered to you, rewarded, awarded. Again, again. So this is key. Your attitude is key about this. Your mentality is key about something. Something that you think is unlikely. Dang. What y'all worried about? Something that you think is unlikely to happen. You hear that? You hear that horn? This is a warning. I feel like somebody here, you have the potential for a major blessing. Cause I feel like energetically, something is due to you. Okay. It could be simply because of some type of energy that you've been emitting. You know, it could be just kindness, generosity, being helpful to people. I don't know. There's something about you and your past energy. Okay. I feel like it's coming back around. But because of something that you experienced, whatever caused this grief energy, it could have you, sometimes grief and loss could change your perception of the world. Like it'll have your perception of the world skewed. It could make you fearful. It could make you, you know, it could put you in a lack mentality because you're worried about a whole bunch of things. I see 19 and 9, and I saw 919 a few minutes ago. Those numbers could be significant to you in some kind of way, by way of a birthday, life path number, a date of something happening. Something could happen to somebody on September 11th and September 19th. Again, this is a warning message for somebody. Although you may be due for a blessing or something could be in line for you to receive, I feel like your belief around something is challenging it. Your beliefs about whatever this is has a negative connotation to it. So that's resulting in negative thinking. That negative thinking is resulting in negative actions. So you see how the horn stopped when I said negative thinking, and how remain positive have come out twice. This is something about your thoughts, okay? There's something inside of you that is causing you to think negatively about something that you should actually be thinking positive about because it's for you. Mm. Now, that's the energy here. It ain't gonna be the same for everybody. Look, it's up to you. I'm telling you, excuse me, whether this gets exposed to you, presented to you, or whatever, it's up to you. Because see, whoever you are, I'm gonna tell you something. With this inner power that's controlling this divine abundance, okay, this you're a powerful manifester. I don't know if you know it or not, but you are a very powerful manifester, okay? Because you are, your thoughts are truly like an energetic magnet. Whatever you focus on materializes in your life. Excuse me. Okay. So, again, although you're due for a blessing, some type of gift, like seriously, someone here, I feel like there's some more healing that needs to be done. We saw the word grounded. Someone needs to work on grounding, getting yourself grounded so that you can release negative energy. You may need to go outside and just touch, the trunk of a tree for a little while, stand in grass barefoot, or something. The easiest thing you could do is just go touch a tree. You're not going to feel what's happening. Just stand there with your hand on it, lean against it, sit against it, or whatever. Come into contact. It will help you release some of your negative emotions. You could also do like breath work. You may want to look at somatic breathing. Excuse me, y'all. 1 second. Don't worry about him. I'm finna block him. I don't have any moderators on here right now. I'm gonna have to add some more. Okay. See how I keep having to clear my throat and shit? They don't want to hear, but I'm keep look. I'm telling you, it's perfect timing for something that you don't believe could happen. Yes, the fuck it can. Stop telling yourself that it can't. It's trust your intuition on this. Whoever you are, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you have a high spiritual rank. I don't know if I feel like you're not aware of this. You could be aware. I don't, but I feel like you're not. I don't think you are aware of your spiritual ranking, your spiritual power, nor your spiritual gifts. But let me tell you something. One way you could know that this message could be for you. Um, you could be the type of person who you've had to work really hard to make things happen. So all you know how to do is to work hard at something. Okay. So if there's something you want to do, even if you're not sure that you have all the resources or knowledge available, but you figure I'll figure it out, I'll find out, and you just you just go at it, whatever it is, and things work out for you. But it's because of your intentions, okay, and your manifestation power. Things always end up working out for you. Not easily necessarily, but they do. And the only time you have trouble is when you start doubting yourself, getting upset, letting your emotions take over. Other than that, you Mr. or Mrs. Make it happen. Like for real, but like kind of low key, right? I'm talking to you. At this time, this message is a warning for you to be mindful of your thoughts. Okay? Because there's a blessing that's trying to, be presented to you. But you playing peekaboo with it energetically because since you don't believe this could actually manifest, I don't know what. There's some experience that you had recently that has you in a lower vibration than normal, and I need you to rise up. I need that beast in you to come back out, okay? So that you can reclaim your seat, your throne, okay? Free yourself from whatever these thoughts are. There, there's there's some sort of growth and clarity to be had here for you from some experience. Um, I don't know what the loss was, but you do. Okay, there's something that need yes. Okay, there was something that need to be accepted here in terms of this grief energy. There's something you have to accept. Okay, because that change is not reversing. Surrender whatever it is, accept whatever it is, so that you can get in this energy of limitless blessings that's trying to come into you. Okay, but there's something about that situation that you need to humble yourself with. Okay, and reframe your thoughts about it. It happened for you, not to you. It was really a blessing. That was a blessing too. But there's a test here. You have not finished the test. Something must be surrendered first. You need to trust in whatever transformation you're about to experience. Yeah, this could be because of some type of love situation that you had to free yourself from. But now that you freed yourself from it, you also must clear your energy. That means to actually figure out the whys. Why did this happen? Why did I have to experience this? You hear that warning again? That's the key part. Do the shadow work because you don't want to repeat this lesson again, do you? I know you don't. You don't want to be bound, do you? Trust the guidance that you're receiving to free yourself from whatever the lesson was. Because if not, you're going to have to repeat it. right? The right action to take would be to let go. Energetically, okay? Completely detaching, freeing your mind, not allowing these, whatever happened, to consume your thoughts, okay? Whoever God damn it. Sorry, y'all. I got Ash over here. Whoever I'm talking to, you've been getting signs about this. Okay? Because it's actually blocking your flow. And not only the flow, you think a divine flow. Again, what's blocking it? This loss. And it's based on some type of inner childhood wound. Something from your childhood was triggered by this loss. Okay? And it's stopping you from receiving something that's going to enlarge your territory. But first, you must clear your energy completely, okay? Because if not, you're gonna reap negative karma for this, okay? This whole thing was about you being able to trust more in yourself. With this deepening here, this is about deepening your trust in yourself, your trust in the divine, and your higher self, your intuition. All right, this has to get in alignment first. Whatever that loss was, whatever or whoever, it can't be more important than this. Somebody has to get back to this. hmm Individuality, yourself, who you are. Okay, the divine is waiting for you with open arms. Yeah, to ask for help and really surrendering this. Okay, so you can get back to this energy of peace, sanctity, with or without companionship. So yes, have the courage to follow this is the first card that was out. Okay, I was just about to say follow the signs and the guidance that you're being given. All right, it's all worth it. You have to be grounded though. See how the warning stop. You got to get grounded. Go outside, get in some grass, under some sun, under the stars, in the rain, touch a tree, take a spiritual bath, a spiritual shower. Intentions are what matter most in doing that. Okay. The first energy out. Let me be open to courageously taking the steps that are shown. Whoever you are, you've been getting guided, you've been getting thoughts and ideas out of nowhere on things to do, how you should handle this situation, what you need to do. Do it. Do it. There's something from your past. It's not even, because see, whatever it is that's like a stumbling block for you at this point, whatever was triggered in you, it's not even so much about that person, that thing, that situation. It said love, so I'm taking it as this is some kind of relationship trigger you like a motherfucker. You see how that alarm keep going off. Okay. It's not even so much about that person though. And stop speaking on what somebody did to you or what that's not even the focus. The most high used that person to teach you a lesson. And vice versa. That I'm sure they learned some things from you too. But your job is to figure out what was the lesson that you were here to learn, or that you were supposed to learn. That don't just stay stuck in grief. Don't just stay focused on the loss, what didn't go right, what um wish could have happened differently. Because whoever you are, I feel like this is just one little area of your life. I feel like you're a really good person. For you to have all this stored up karma that's showing up here, waiting to come to you, it's like I feel like you're on the cusp of closing out a cycle, on the cusp of um, mastering some lesson. hmm But it's key for you because going forward, oh shit, okay. Because Listen, y'all. I just said somebody's about to get back on their throne, right? Thank you, Holy Spirit. You could have had some kind of, I don't know why I just heard dip in luck. I don't even say nothing like that. But you could have went through a period where you experienced a bit of hardship. Not a ton, but things may have decreased for you for a minute or something. Somebody's about to have a quantum leap. It's like, okay, so y'all know, like with divine timing, right? Divine timing is not like, okay, the Most High gonna bless you on August 1st at noon. No, it don't work like that. Divine timing is all about alignment. When all the steps are in order, when all the boxes are checked, that's when that divine energy, that's when that abundance energy, that's when those blessings could, come on in, right? I feel like somebody is right there, like at the last little thing, but it's your thoughts. I feel like you even know the lesson. It was to trust your intuition. And even though because, okay, you could have even overstayed, stayed in a connection longer than you should have. You should have been gone. Because you've been getting signs. Whoever you are, you tapped in. You're very intuitive. That's why your manifestation powers is strong, because you have a strong connection to the spirit realm. Mm. You kept doubting your intuition. You kept giving you kept giving chances and restarts or something like that, where they weren't warranted, okay, or deserving, in spite of your intuition. And I feel like whatever that grief energy is, that's the karma. But it's time for you to clear that out. It's how you handle the situation that's going to determine whether or not you receive what's waiting for you. Now, for some of you, everybody not on the same point of the timeline. So, for some of you, you're just starting this. This is like a early glimpse for you. For some of you, you've already been through this, and it's showing you what's coming up next. But for somebody, you're right on the fence there. You're teetering. They trying to see what you gonna do. Are you gonna crash out or keep it moving? And I mean energetically crash out. What you gonna do? I know what you being called to do. If you have not healed from a recent loss in love, the right now is the perfect time for you to get some grounding in. It would be well worth it. It would be well worth it, because it will allow you, see, this all this blue with this black. This blue is all about healing. This grounding is going to help you heal. Okay, whatever you went through with this relationship, you need to spend some time alone. You got to go within so that you could be able to release whatever this is. And some of y'all, you need to pray. Ask the Most High to help you. God, like, I'm right here, baby. I mean, just tell me what you need. What you want me to do? You know I gave you free will. I got a whole spirit team on standby for you. But you gotta ask them. Nobody can intervene. Y'all know that, right? Pray. Yeah, now they saying some of y'all need to pray and ask for some help. Ask for some guidance on how to transmute this energy, how to heal this wound, or try to even identify it if you don't even know what the root of this is. Because why does it hurt? Why does it bother you? Why are you triggered by whatever, is making you feel that way? Where did that come from? When is the first time you felt that way? When is the first time you remember feeling that way? What was the circumstances? Who was involved? What was it about? Why did you feel that way then? Why do you feel this way now when you get triggered? Sit with yourself. Think about it. Go deep. So what you gonna do while your feet in the grass or you sitting up against a tree or standing there holding a tree? This what you're gonna be thinking about. This is shadow work. And it's great to go out in nature and do it because there's minimal distractions. If anything, the Most High used the trees, the birds, animals to send you a message. You out in nature, you notice something significant, Google it. Say, what's the significance of a flock of geese flying right over my head or whatever. There's messages. Birds too. They like, don't forget us. you know, when you're out in nature, grounding, anything that's significant, you ain't gotta look for nothing. If it's significant, it's gonna make its presence known. It's don't Google it. There might be a message for you. You'd be surprised. Like, damn, and you'll know. There'll be no doubt that yeah, yes, and it's perfectly applicable to whatever you was thinking about while you was out there. We all get messages all the time in so many ways, but not everyone is tapped into it. Not everybody pays attention. Some people, most people are completely oblivious. They'll think you crazy. It's okay though. It's not your job to awaken other people. Live and let live. The next card that I was going to talk about, though, y'all, this is my favorite card in this deck. Ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Listen, the Most High and your spirit team don't want you to worry about nothing. They want you to release all your worries, and if you're having trouble doing so, pray and ask for help. Call on your spirit team. Because again, you have free will. It's your birthright. So even the holy angels can't intervene without your request. But if you ask, yeah, they'll go to war about you. Especially Archangel Michael don't play, baby. But all the archangels, look them up, study them, see what kind of protection they offer. Start calling on them, asking them to help you heal, protect you, whatever you need. Whoever you pray to, call on them. Yes. I'm telling you, somebody, this is spiritual warfare for you. I'm telling you, yes. Whoever you, baby, listen. Don't let the devil trick you out your blessing. Don't do it. Whoever you are, you went through something painful. I don't know what it is, okay? Because it's going to be different for everybody. But you went through something painful, rooted in love, emotions, your feelings, or something, okay? But you need to cleanse that energy because I feel like whatever this blessing is that wants to come in for you is your justice in a situation, which lets me know you were did wrong. You didn't deserve whatever you experienced, okay? You're not no angel, but you were wronged and it was painful and triggering. But at the same time, this was designed to um, I don't know why I want to say edify your soul. Designed to, it was just one of the lessons that you needed in particular. We all have different lessons that we come here to planet Earth to learn, right? This was one of yours. And you can forgive whatever parties were involved because, like I said, they were simply a tool of the Most High to teach you a lesson. And yes, they learn lessons for you. So there's a purpose of us. Every person that we come into contact with, there's a purpose for both parties. So get the lesson and keep it moving. You don't have to dwell on the bad times, the negatives, or whatever. It was just a moment in time, one chapter of your life. Trust and believe. With endings come new beginnings, but you have to believe. Someone is being called to remain positive in spite of what has happened. Um, I feel like you had the courage to separate yourself from somebody, but you're still dwelling on it mentally and perhaps even emotionally. And it's keeping your vibration low. It's keeping your thoughts um, just in a not so good place. And that's affecting the good things that want to flow to you because you're not in the energy of receiving such. So it's very important for you to be mindful of your thoughts. You're a very high manifestor. Okay, you really are. And being in a lack mentality, a low vibration, you're only gonna get low vibrational shit. That's just how it works. Everything is energy and is vibrational, as well. You can't get what's up here if you vibing down here. You just can't. Raise your vibration, clear and cleanse your energy. This is spiritual warfare for somebody. You're having a rough time in life. You might feel like life is beating you up right now. Get out your head. That stinking thinking is stopping some things from flowing to you. Okay? Like for real. Focus on the lesson so you can exit this cycle and never to repeat it again. How are you better today because of the experience? Overall. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. Cause this lesson wasn't a punishment. So that's how I know the situation wasn't all bad. Focus on the good parts. It's okay. Something better is on the way though. The most I want you to trust that. Start using that mental energy um, to manifest, what it is that you do desire, what you do want, what type of partner, what type of love you'd like to have in your life. What does that look like for you specifically? Write about it, speak about it to your spirit team, not the haters in your life. Okay? Excuse me. Daydream about it, imagine it. Use your, all of that is energy. And it's great for manifesting. It's great for sending those signals out to the universe that this is what you need, want, and desire. This is what you focus on. This is what's up for you. Let them know. So you can get what you do want. Not that bullshit you don't want. You don't want to be sitting up thinking about, you know, the bad things that have happened and all of that. Nah, go deal with the hurt. Cry. I ain't telling you don't cry. I ain't telling you don't hurt. Go deal with it. Do all of that. Get it out. Get it out and move on. Don't only hurt. Hurt. Understand why you hurt, where the hurt coming from. You're not that kid anymore. You're not that child anymore. You don't have to worry about, you know, do, being stuck in situations and forced to stay in energies because you're as an adult you have more choices. It's not gonna be that same way. You don't have to suffer for all of those years or through your whole childhood and all of that. No, you don't have to stay stuck. Even if when you don't know the answers, pray and ask for help. Signs will show up. But you can't be too distracted to not recognize them. You must be grounded. Someone needs to get grounded at this time. Trust the angel numbers that you're seeing, the numbers that keep popping up repetitively. Pay attention to them. Google the numbers so you can learn what does it mean when I see this number. What is the energy of one? What is the energy of two? What is the energy of three? If you know that, then you could easily decode the angel numbers. But even if you're not, interested in learning about numerology, just Google the number that you're seeing. If you're seeing 911, you know, it may not necessarily mean an emergency, but it could mean we're trying to get your attention on something. Now, if you're seeing 911 and another number, yes, they're trying to get your attention on whatever that other number is. But any numbers that you're seeing constantly, regularly, look into it. It's a sign. Pay attention to your body, the way you feel when you're around different people. Those are signs. If you always get a headache when you're in the presence of a person, and not because they talking too much, but just instantly being in their presence, in their energy, gives you a headache, makes you feel nauseous, anxious. Those are signs. Take heed, okay? Don't let these negative energies trick you out your blessing. You're almost there. You're almost there. Whoever you are, you're almost there. I feel like the last thing for you to do is to you just gotta get grounded because it's keeping you in negative energy. You need to release. Trauma gets stored in our body. Y'all know that. Even when you think you've gotten over something, you could have stored up trauma. So you might notice like sometimes without you even realizing it until you relax. You'll realize that you've been tensed up, like your muscles are always tensed up, and every so often you catch yourself relaxing, or you get easily anxious and you don't even know why. It's because you have stored trauma. Your body is so used to being in fight or flight mode, defense mode. Your muscles, you're clenched and tense, like you're ready to you're ready for an attack all the time. Having high cortisol, fat bellies. That's where they come from. It's stress. You got to get that up off you. Find ways to release. Again, you can use breathing techniques, yoga, sound bathing. Who was that? Spook Girl 1. Hello, everybody. Um, yeah, gotta find a way to release it. Spooky Girl, sorry. Wow. Hello, Carla. Sorry to hear that. Hello, Queen of the East, Shamika Jackson. Hey, y'all. Hi, Bradley, Russell. Hi, everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I was channeling. I haven't been looking at the screen. V, what's up, what's up, what's up? Thank y'all for tapping in. Listen, this message right here, please take heed. If you resonate with what I've been saying, please take heed to this energy, because I feel like you're a really good person and you deserve what the Most High has, for you. Um, but there's something that you need to release, something that you still worry about. You need to release, because it's no, yeah, you got to free yourself from it. Now, this freedom showing in the second day. There's something I just heard, free your mind and the rest will follow. Listen, yes, somebody really needs to release some. It makes you, yes, it makes you not able to make decisions clearly. You could be feeling stuck and stagnant in life, you know? Yeah. What I say, thank you so much, Holy Spirit. What I say the test was for you to trust your intuition, right? What does this say? This says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. See, this is why you can't be mad at that person, because a lot of y'all stayed longer than you know you should have, and you accepted shit that you know you shouldn't have. You know when they was lying and everything, but you didn't trust your intuition in this situation. So, yeah, forgive. And I told y'all, forgive the person. I told you, the Most High used this person to teach you this lesson. So instead of being upset, mad in your feelings, trying to make sense of what all they did and what happened, or being mad at a person, no, let that go. That ain't even what's important in the grand scheme of things, especially not anymore. It's the past. The past don't even exist anymore. If you can free yourself from that, forgiving will help you do that. Cause see, something that this somebody did to you that hurt you, the next person could have experienced the same thing and it wouldn't affect them the same way. There was something that you were triggered by this, something this person, somebody, something that someone you love did triggered you. Focus on the trigger, not the person. Heal the trigger so that you can stop being triggered. That's what you can control in the situation. You can't control another person, not the past person or the next one. You can control yourself from being triggered by whatever that is, though, by choosing to heal whatever's causing it. Yeah, with this imagination and get out of your head. I feel like somebody's overthinking a situation when it's causing you to be in a low vibration because it's causing you to be in negative energies. You mad, you upset, you resentful, all of that. And for what? A past situation that's no longer existing, no longer in operation, no longer functioning, no longer happening. It's time to clear that out of your energy, healing from it, like really clearing it, not just pushing it to the side and ignoring it and then like self medicating or something. No, it's dealing with it, doing the shadow work, okay? Sit with it, heal it, and then moving forward. Because right now, it's blocking somebody's blessings. Yeah, this could be why that lion came out too. Somebody's prideful. Don't let your pride stop you. That could be a trick of the devil. Okay. Confirmation with the burp. Don't let them trick you out of this. Yeah. Mm. See, something is trying to. I feel like somebody's experiencing spiritual warfare that's trying to keep you from coming into something that you deserve to have. Be smart, y'all. The only thing that's stopping it is your beliefs, your thoughts. Remember that, okay? Look what this say. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. The Most High is just confirming what I'm saying. That person was in your life for a reason, to teach you a lesson. What was the lesson? To trust your doggone intuition. Because whatever is about, see, again, divine timing is about alignment. Before you were to get whatever this big ass blessing is that's coming towards you, you had to trust your intuition fully before you could receive that. This person was only in your life to help you with that lesson, to help you master that lesson in whatever way they did. It was part of y'all soul contract. Soulmates come here to teach us lessons that don't mean that we're supposed to be with them forever. Although it could feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But they can't get that close to you. Somebody, hey, yeah, discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. You're only gonna accomplish what you set your mind to. Another confirmation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You wanna be thinking negatively? That's what you're gonna get. This is what they asking you to do though. Remain positive. But whether or not these doors be open to you or not, it's up to you. You are a very powerful manifestor. I want you to please understand that. In your thoughts do matter. It's energy. What you speak matters. It's energy. It's spell casting. And if you're a powerful manifester like whoever I'm reading for today, that shit gonna happen. So instead of speaking negativity and endings, resentment, speak positivity, faith, love, a blessings, abundance, life, growth. Focus on those energies. And if you're having a hard time with your thoughts, even when you look, ain't nobody having positive thoughts 24/7. Nobody. But if you having a bad day, don't let a bad moment turn into a whole bad day. Because you going whoever you are with your spiritual abilities, you're gonna be sent attacks. Because negative energies don't want you to be as blessed. They don't want you in this having positive energy. They can't stand your ass. And whoever I'm talking to too, you people be around you. They don't like you. You don't know why they don't like you. You ain't never did nothing to you, but they don't like you, and they don't even know why they don't like you. It's an energetic thing. So people want to try to keep you in a lower vibration like them. Don't let it. Don't allow it. When you having a bad day, it's okay. You have a bad moment, it's okay. Just don't let it linger. And if you having trouble bringing yourself out of that energy, raising your vibration, pray and ask for help. I do it. I be like, oh my God, Spirit team, listen. Whew, it's one of them days. I need some help. I just can't seem to pull myself up out of it. And I just got to get out this negative energy. Can y'all please help me? I'm about to put on some music or something. You know, I ain't too proud to ask for help. Not for my spirit team, especially because they're in my life for a reason too. They just on standby. They on standby until you ask for help. What else, Holy Spirit? Ooh, it's 10:14. I got to get out for here messing with y'all. Okay, final messages, please. I ain't even had the whole deck. What's this left over here? Gratitude. Yeah. For some of you all, even with whatever that loss was that you experienced, that you grieving or whatever, be grateful for the experience though. Not just that, but everything. Show more gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, give the Most High some praise for that. You ain't have to wake up. We all know somebody that didn't make it to this day, right? If you got your own home, your own bedroom, your own bed, a vehicle, a bike, a bicycle, regularly give thanks. Even for the bad things, the lessons, because they're for your soul's growth. Be thankful for them as well. Look back on all the things that you've already overcome. They've made you a better person. Damn, I got the whole deck upside down. Happiness, courage, again in another deck. Adversity, trust, fear, purpose, and man, They want you to focus on your happiness, the good things that are in your life, okay? And again, this is a card of trusting your intuition. Let me tell you, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Again, so some of y'all stayed in, this was another way your intuition was alerting you. Some of y'all stayed in situations that you weren't even happy in. Like I said, you knew you supposed to have been gone. That was part of the lesson, though, okay? You had to have the courage to walk away. Not be afraid of being alone, abandoned, or any of those other issues, whatever it is from your childhood that made you stay in the situation longer than you should have. It's going to be different for everybody. That's why I ain't even go into all of that. But I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Every deck I've used talked about confidence today. I mean, courage. Mm. This is a powerful time to be in this energy, though. That is Leo energy. And this is Leo season. Yeah. Even after adversity, after hardship, okay? They want you to have the courage even to be happy. Shit, don't exactly come up out of that moping. Clear that energy out. Get to the root of that thing. Heal it, okay? So you can be able to trust again. Look what this say. Look, mm, mm, mm. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Y'all see how this keep coming out? I'm trying to tell you this what the lesson was, baby. Over fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yes, this is what they want you to do. Don't stay stuck in any low vibrational situations, uh, energies. Don't fear new beginnings either. Trust that this ending is going to bring about a new beginning, especially if you've been seeing 1010, 555, okay? Yes, it was a purpose for that. It was a purpose for, I'm telling you, it was a purpose for this. Look, what was the purpose? Purpose and indecision. What the indecision card say? I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Y'all see how they keep coming out? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm feeling. Some of you were ignoring your intuition. So much so. God damn it! So much so that this lesson was very necessary. And you should be thankful for it. Here's gratitude in another deck. Be thankful for this lesson. We also saw earlier that this happened for you, not to you, right? Y'all, whatever you got coming, your intuition is going to be key. For example, now I don't know if this is what it is. I don't know if it's gonna be monetary. I don't know what the blessing is, okay? But this is just an example. Say the Most High wants to bless you uh, with a home or something. Like somebody left you a home, or somebody's going to leave you a home. You about to inherit a home or something like that. But it's gonna need some work. You're gonna have all the money you need to do the work or whatever, but you're gonna have to hire people. Having a sharp intuition will help you hire the right contractors, not get beat out your money. You know what I'm saying? It'll save you a lot of stress and all of that. You know your family will start begging. When you come into some money, everybody gonna think you got way more than you got. But your intuition will let you know who to help, how to help, where to help. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Whatever this situation is, and I just use that as an excuse to tell you how your intuition is going to be helpful. Whatever this situation is, there's a major blessing somewhere hovering. I feel like it's energetically hovering, waiting to come into you. But they got to make sure that you trust you. Do you trust you? You and your higher self? If you do, put I trust me in the comments. Because that's going to be key. You trusting yourself and your intuition is key to your alignment for whatever this blessing is. For real. And whatever it is, oh my God, you're going to feel like you can do anything. Anything. You got to believe it though. You got to believe it and trust in it. Because I feel like some of you all were getting some signs too, and you knew it, but you just wouldn't act on it. And that's why this card was showing up. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. And again, some of you all have done it, like you've already let go of a situation, but the clearing is still needed. You got to clear that energy up off you. Yeah, the grief part. You got to go humble yourself, get the wisdom, the knowledge that you were supposed to learn from the situation. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Allow that grief to be fully processed, okay? Because there's a change that's gonna come in with it that's gonna bring in. This says, see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. See, again, some of y'all don't believe that something like this could happen to you and for you, but the divine can use anybody or anything to teach you a lesson or bring you a blessing. Y'all know I say that all the time on this channel now. Like I said, there's something major in line for you. But for you to get fully in alignment with it, you had to strengthen your intuition. You had to trust it. And now you got to let that hurt go. I feel like you passed the majority of, like, just say this was, I just heard modules. So it's like you had a set of tests recently or something. And it's like you're on the final module. You're on the final test or whatever. But you've passed all the big ones, the major ones or whatever. And it's like now you gotta, this is some kind of spiritual, test. You gotta release this energy. You gotta release this energy so you won't have to go through that cycle again. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. This is a very good, ooh, within the next few months, something could be happening. Now, y'all know this is the year of the nine. Nine is all about transformations. Now, for somebody here, this could be, what's necessary for whatever transformation the Most High has for you. Remain positive. Despite what it may seem, remain positive because something is going to happen for you within the next few months. But you got to remain positive and remember it's up to you. Your thoughts are going to be key. But whatever they got for you, it's going to make you happy. If there's something about your inner strength, okay, do that shadow work, to heal little you. Whatever that is that needs to be addressed. If you're having trouble, you need some assistance with your shadow work, email me at thehealingempress@gmail.com. Okay? Yeah. Somebody, I'm telling you, you got to be honest with yourself. Go deep. Get to the root of whatever that matter is, okay? So that you can truly be happy. Yeah. And next time you're in a situation, Be honest with yourself about whether or not you're truly happy, because that happiness is the indication of whether or not you're on the right track. And if you're not truly happy in a connection with another person, hey, I always say what needs to happen? An adjustment needs to be made. Now, whatever that adjustment is, you'll know. Yeah, but be honest with yourself. This card says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So, again, I'm telling you, I just said that intuition is going to be very key when this blessing comes in, because people going to be coming at you all type of ways. They're going to be lying and everything because they want to try to get some money or something about it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All these confirmations, y'all better take heed. Y'all, now at the beginning of the message, we kept hearing those horns. This is a warning. This is a warning. Treat it as such. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm gone. Again, thank you for your presence. Thank you for your energy by way of the likes, the comments. I really appreciate the um, energy exchange. Um, yeah, not doing no personal readings this weekend. Not even checking my email. So I'll be looking at that next week. I'll try to get some readings in this weekend. Not sure if I will or not, but if I can, I definitely will. Um, in the meantime, have a great day. Have a great weekend on purpose. Okay? And remember, no stinking thinking. I love y'all. Until next time. Peace.